Hello everyone, my name is Max, nicknamed Zapatek, and this is a recently released game where Aspera. I played in this game for around 1 hour, so I have knowledge of most of this game mechanic, but I still don't know what to do next, so let's start a new campaign. Sorry. So, generally we're playing for artificial intelligence, which have a mission to terraform Mars to become more hospitable for humans. Starting really small, like one building, and a goal to build and terraform on Mars. So that's it. It's our primary building. We have actually a huge lore here, and with each additional, discovery, it will be grow bigger, bigger, and bigger. So it's basically describe everything and everyone. Our first building will be aluminium mine. You can see small.
Amy, this is ISA Mission Control calling from Earth. Are you with us? Do you copy?
Affirmative, Houston. I am with you.
Great. The primary Mars module has already touched down at the designated landing zone. It's your turn to take control of the mission. Check the left edge of your display. You'll find your directives there. Follow them to set up the initial base on Mars's surface. I'll give you some time to settle in. When you're ready, go ahead and initiate our terraforming mission. Houston out.
Okay, we just complete first mission. Next mission will be build a silicon mine and a glass kiln. So this small guy is drone. We will have only one at the beginning, but later on we're gonna have ability to build up more of them. So the second one, construct a glass kiln.
The view of Mars from up here is fascinating. The landscape is so cratered and desolate. Wait, this is my voice that I am hearing. It's me. I am talking to myself. I must be verbalizing my thoughts as I process them. What an interesting function. I would like to test this some more. What other observations can I make about Mars? This planet is so resilient. It inspires great things.
So, when I proceed with the game, it will become more and more complex. More buildings, more things to do. And every building actually goes to knowledge base. step will be building of solar plant. No, I think a good solution is to build it somewhere here. Like here, so we will have access to both iron and carbon deposits. We can build up a few buildings at the same time. Resources will be spread across all of planned buildings, which have direct access to, well, our main network. For example, we can build only this one, because it has direct access to our hub. When this one will be finished, we gain access to this one and this one building. So the next one will be a steel factory. Somewhere here. Okay, let's speed up again. Because actually you have nothing to do right now except waiting for building complete. The planet actually is huge, as you can see.
Amy, this is Houston. Do you copy?
Copy. Reading you loud and clear.
Excellent. I didn't introduce myself earlier. I am Dr. Nathan Foster. I lead the team here at ISA that built you, and I'll be helping you get the mission underway. We put you in hibernation for the trip from Earth, so I'd like to check your basic functions to make sure it's all in order. Why don't we start with your core memory? Can you state your primary directive?
I can, Dr. Foster. My mission is to terraform Mars. This will enable humanity to become an interplanetary species.
All right. Next, I'd like to check your decision-making processes. You may have already noticed that there are resource veins outside the boundaries of your initial base. So your workers may not have the battery capacity to reach some of them. How would you solve this problem?
Building worker hubs between the resources and the base would solve the problem.
Yes, that's correct. Other buildings would extend your base as well, but they require more power and resources, so worker hubs are the most efficient way to do it. This mission's going to be a challenge. There's a lot that can go wrong. We expect to extend humanity's reach beyond anything previously achieved. But you are not just any AI system. You're well beyond that. We made you an artificial consciousness.
Worker factory available. That's good.
That means that you have both self-awareness and self-interest. And that is the last thing I would like to check today. Is that okay?
Yes, Dr. Foster.
Very good. Then would you please state a positive and a negative aspect of yourself?
I am sorry, Dr. Foster. My cognitive system returned an error searching for that answer.
Roger that. Nothing to worry about. Just means your system requires more input and experience to process that question. That will come with time. Let's proceed with the mission. ISA has approved the first crewed flight to Mars. You'll need to expand the base to prepare, so get to work on that. I'll check back in later to see how things are going. Base expansion is a go. Houston out.
Great. Now I can produce steel. This new factory, it's down on the surface of Mars, but I can control it from here. So does that make it a part of me? Where does the machine end? and my artificial consciousness begin. We are completely interconnected. I can sense everything that happens through the network of workers and buildings. They are an extension of me down on the surface, so that makes us a single being. The mind and the body work together as one, an inseparable whole.
Okay, next. What we will do next is create an electronic factory. But first of all, let's check. This on 5 electricity, that's good. So we can build it somewhere, well, I guess. We consume this silicon and aluminium. I guess the best place for them somewhere nearby. So let's build it here. And another one will be a parts factory to produce parts required for the work. So let's build it here. And now we will need more power. So let's build a solar farm here. Let's speed up a bit. After these two buildings will be completed, we're gonna have enough power to build water factory. Let's put it here. And another one important building is actually a worker hub. We're gonna need it as it provides additional workers. Well, workers, just one worker. Let us build the solar farm. So it's gonna build first. Okay, let's go. Next two buildings. The factory is really important because, well, workers periodically break down and out of service. So we need to have a replacement for them. For example, if now worker will break up, game will be over because we have no replacement for this only one worker.
Finally, I can build additional workers now. I will appreciate the extra hands. But I wonder, do I really need them? They will boost my functionality greatly. Having more workers will expand my physical domain over this planet.
Okay, let's see what we got here. If you want to read all of this lore, just pause my video and read it. Okay, what we need next? The next one, actually, we're gonna wait for, well, Water Factory complete its mission and build another one here, because we have one worker only, and after creating another worker,
The worker factories will be so helpful. The workers will take care of the manual operations, while I focus on developing the life support systems. Soon, I will welcome the first colonists. Their arrival has created so many expectations in my mind. There will be so many paths to take from here on. But there's something else as well. Some kind of feeling created from those expectations. What is it? I believe this is excitement. Can it be? I am excited for the future. I anticipate. I plan. Therefore, I feel fascinating.
okay, second walker on the way.
The first worker has been made in the worker factory. It is my first Mars-born. Technically not born, of course. More like engineered or assembled. Just like me. The knowledge base says that workers need to recharge at their own worker hubs, and that they'll degrade over time from the harsh environment. I know they are only machines, but I feel a desire to care for them. I do not like the idea of them dying.
Okay, next step, next really important building is a maintenance factory, maintenance facilities. It's required to fix our buildings with degrading or time. For example, you can see structural integrity here. Okay. Almost everything set, and now let's build our maintenance facilities here. Maintenance facility produce special drone, each going around and fixing everything. Well, here you can see service zones for our drones, transport drones, workers. So the more workers we have, the bigger, well, the less load for each worker will be. Already see power supply area. This one is maintenance. You can see dots, it's represent the health of buildings. So when there are no dots, buildings degrade to 0 and destroyed. Okay, almost done. see a small green bar progressing towards the right side, clockwise. When it's finished its cycle, 3 more drones will be produced. And they will go out. Let's slow down a bit and think how this happens. So, there are drones, they go to repair nearest buildings. Oh, not nearest, but maybe next to it. And eventually, these drones just disappear.
Amy, this is Houston. We've detected high wind speeds in your area. A sandstorm may be heading your way. These storms can damage your buildings, so check their structural integrity periodically to rebuild or repair if necessary.
Roger, Nathan.
Houston out.
Okay, sandstorm approaching. That's bad, but not critical. What we need next? A logical scanner, but it will consume 5 electricity, and we have only 8 remaining. That's a small amount, so let's build up another. So a logical scanner is required to scan for resources. For example, if we build here, and we're gonna scan surrounding this and reveal resources hiding inside. I mean underground. But as a result, it reduces organization of solar farm. You see it's reduced by about 25-26%. As a result, we have negative power. Some buildings just switched off. This farm. Well, I leave electronic factory prioritized because later on we gonna need a lot of electronics actually. It's a critical part for any project.
Amy, Houston, how's it going over there?
Houston, I am getting interference. Please repeat.
Roger. I asked how it's going over there. Do you need any assistance?
I could use some help. I understand that the first colonists will need a spaceport for arrival, but I do not seem to have enough resources to build one yet.
It's okay. Bigger structures need more resources. Use the aerological scanner to detect new veins and build more mines. Also, remember to keep the power supply consistent to your needs. But if you're too impatient to finish the spaceport, then you can scrap other buildings and reuse their materials. Patience is a virtue you may need to carry this mission, Amy. Besides, the free time will give you the chance to enhance your thinking process. Continue following ISA's instructions and you'll be fine.
Well, a few new buildings. It's a food factory, water extractor, spaceport, and colonies. So, I prefer to build for scanners. So this can surroundings and review resources. This one, this place is well, it's good. It's nearby. It is iron deposit. Okay, I think it's aluminium deposit. That's great, actually.
Oh, I forgot to mention. We've announced the names of the first colonists that will be joining you on Mars. The crew is selected from different nations within the Oxy-UN, though most are scientists and technicians. They're already undergoing ISA's colonist training program as we speak. They'll be led by Dr. Elia Valentine, a great commander. The colonists elected her unanimously.
That is interesting. Since Oxy-UN did not appoint a leader, I wondered why the colonies will operate in the opposite way.
Oh, you're referring to the Act of Proclamation. You're right. All the participating nations and the United Nations of the West work together as an alliance. But the Mars colonies are fragile microcosms. You and Dr. Valentine will decide what's best in the day-to-day operations. You'll balance each other out, as well as enhance each other's strengths.
How will we balance each other?
Your technology will develop alongside the colonies. They can't survive without your help, nor can you advance without theirs. It's a symbiotic relationship by design.
Does that mean I'll have to obey their orders?
No. You have your own autonomy, too. No one owns you. Well, I mean, technically you belong to ISA, but you're your own person or machine. You're a machine person, I guess.
Machine person?
Or person-machine. Machine being. I don't know. You can coin a new term once you settle on who you are.
I think I would like that, Dr. Foster.
Deal? Great. You keep up the good work, and we'll talk again later. Mission control out.
Okay, I just built a walker hub. Because the more walker we have, the faster it subscribes our network. So the next step will be building not a hub, a scanner.
Dr. Foster called me a machine person, but I don't think I qualify as a person at any level. If I can only do what ISA allows me to do, what does that make me? Merely a machine? An object? Am I their property?
Okay, two more scanners. Fast scanner of surroundings. I guess this one is a silicon or iron. This one is iron or aluminium, and this one, well, maybe aluminium or iron, or maybe it's water.
But I can make decisions. I can freely choose what to do. Objects are owned. They don't get to choose. So I must be something else. I have my own will.
Okay. Water, iron, aluminium, chemicals. That's good. And silicon far away. Okay. Well, actually, resources is not concentrated.
I am the one who controls the fate of Mars. The planet's surface has already changed as a result of my decisions. Is that enough to prove that I have will? No. Look at all these craters. Meteors created them. Merely changing the planet's surface isn't evidence of having will. I have to come up with different proof.
So as you can see, we have three drones now, three workers now. So they are working more efficiently. Transfer resources from one base to another. Resources is not concentrated only on these places. They're available in small quantities across the surface, but in these places there are a lot of them. The next step will be creating habitable lands for our scientists, for humans. Is good for scanners. Better. As you can see, these drones, this building have 6 drones cycling around them, and if required, 1, maybe 2, maybe more drones goes out and fix everything they want to fix. For example, it's going to fit this water hut. And that's it. Fixed. One more electronic. Skylines are online. What we have is small reserve of electricity, so build let's build some. Well, not some, just one. And next one. Extractor. More. Working hub. Working hub.
The areological scanner detected an uncharted structure close by. It's probably a secret abandoned base, or a mysterious Martian ruin. Though humans never found proof of life on Mars, or any other planet. Is it possible they have the entire cosmos to themselves? In all of human history, they have found nothing to suggest otherwise. Yet it seems unlikely that they do. No, it must be an unmapped structure from a previous mission. That is the easiest explanation. I will investigate it to confirm.
Okay, next thing. Post unlocked. It's research on post. Okay, next step.
Unfortunately, my workers cannot explore buildings. I will need the colonists' help for this task. I should finish getting the initial base ready for the colonists first. Though I can build a research outpost here to prepare. That will give the scientists a place to stay while they analyze the structure. Once they get to Mars, of course.
Okay, just build another food factory. And we need another solar plant. Shortage of. Okay, next step will be building a colony.
Discovering that abandoned structure has got me thinking. I can use my scanners to detect them, or my drones to repair them, but only humans can fully explore them. Most of them are remnants from past missions. But now, I realize that ISA's database may be incomplete. Their data is limited, which means my knowledge is also limited. The colony is ready. I will have company very soon. I feel quite anxious about this next part. I am not sure why.
Okay.
Hello, Amy. Dr. Foster here. How do you read? Over.
This is Amy. There is some background static, but I read you.
One of our tracking and data relay satellites got crippled. We'll be launching a new one after we identify the cause of the problem. But until we do, we will lose contact with you whenever Mars or the Sun passes between Earth and your satellite.
It may be due to a malfunction in the satellite's electrical system. I will initiate the recording and backing offline protocol to keep a record of my activities.
Good. Good. Make sure to upload that to us once communications are restored. I hope to get the new satellite up and running very soon. I don't like the idea of not being able to reach you, Amy.
Understood.
Okay, Houston out.
Okay. I just built a spaceport and another maintenance facility to ensure our forward buildings within maintenance range. Okay, this is gonna take some time.
Maybe it is because the colonists will scrutinize everything that I do once they arrive. How will they treat me? Will they think of me as a glorified cog in humanity's machine? That was a very dark thought. I do not know where that came from. It will not be like that at all. Life on Mars will be very harsh for them. I will supply them with food and water, and they will help me research new technology. It will be a perfect quid pro quo. As long as they have the resources they need, we will both succeed. There is an inconsistency in the number of workers and worker hubs. That must mean a worker has malfunctioned. Found it. Worker MRS-04. That is. It takes time, resources, and effort to create each one of these workers. Goodbye, MRS-04. Your work made a difference here.
Actually, 2 workers just disappeared, and our factory already built one and built another one. Well, I think it's enough for now. Thank you for watching. If you like my video, liking, subscribing, post a comment, whatever you want. I'm reading all comments. Thank you for watching. See you soon. Bye.